What's going on, everyone? Lorenzo here, aka the Zodiel. So let's do a button tutorial on a Corolla Cross. This is the L all-wheel drive. All right, so starting on the left side of the door here, we have all your buttons for your rear windows and front windows here. And then you have your lock and unlock window locks for the entire vehicle. And then right here, you can control your left mirror. And then if you turn it to the right, you can control your right mirror as well. All right, on the left side of your steering wheel, you have your lights off, then you have your daytime running lights, park lights, low beams, and then you push forward, you have your high beams. All right, right side of your steering wheel here, you have your windshield wipers. So when you push it up, windshield wipers will go. When you push it down, it'll be an intermittent, and then low and high speed all the way down. And then for the mist, you just pull it back towards you. All right, here on the left side of the steering wheel, you have your buttons to control what you see in front of you here. So you can check your distance to empty is, how fast you're going. You can check your total average fuel economy. There's a couple other things like safety features, compass, music you can change, your tire pressure. You can also check your trip distance and a lot more. You also have your volume buttons right here for your music, or if you have your Bluetooth connected. And then this is your back button, and then this is where you can answer your phone calls. And then right here, this is just the voice assist. So if you want to prompt to call somebody, you just push this button here. On the right side of your steering wheel is some of your safety features, like your cruise control, your adaptive cruise control, and then you have your steer assist right here. So this will keep you in the lane. Then you have your mode for your different stations like Sirius XM, Apple Music, AM, FM. And then right here you have your other cruise control button. And to set it, you push this, and then you can adjust the speed just by going up and down here. And then on this side, you have your gap adjust between you and the car in front of you, how far it follows it. Here's your infotainment system, pretty basic. Here's where you can access your music, you enable audio, but I'm going to turn the volume down for now. Your phone, you can check your vehicle information, and then you can also go through here in the settings and go to Bluetooth, general. You can set up your Wi-Fi, change the display, and a couple other things. But more on this in a different video. Now right here in the center, you have your four-ways, and then you're looking at some of your air conditioning buttons here. So you can turn it on and off right here. Here's your front defroster. Here's your rear defroster with your outside mirrors. And then here's your mode where you can actually have the air flow in the direction that you want it to. Here's where you can keep the airflow within the cabin. And then right next to that is letting the outside air come into the cabin. If it's too hot inside, you can let the outside air cool it down until it actually comes to a good temperature. AC button, and then you have your max AC. And then right here, you have your knob to control the fan speed, and then your temperature on the right side. Right down here, you just have some extra storage. Maybe you can put a phone or your keys down there. You have a USB-C, and then here is your shifter. Now there are some, to put it in reverse, you just pull it back, and your backup camera will show up. And then to put it in drive, you pull it all the way down. It'll say drive. And if you want to do some manual shifting, you just turn it to the left and then push up and down to manually shift. And then put it back in park. Right down here, you have two buttons right next to your shifter. This is your electronic parking brake. So anytime you put the vehicle in park, it'll automatically put the parking brake on. When you put it in drive, it disengages. And then here's your brake hold function. So if you're stuck in traffic, stop and go traffic, and you want to keep your foot on the brake the whole time, this will hold the brake in place. Up top here, you have all your lights, so I can control the left light. This is for your doors, so anytime you open the doors, the lights will come on. And then you have all your lights, and then you have the right light. Now here you have two cup holders, and then right in here you have a USB-C port, and then you have a 120 watt charger right there for your devices. And then right in the back seat here, you just have your two air vents for your passengers. Let's just do a quick look around at the inside here. All right, now right back here, you just have some of your trunk space. I just wanted to show you underneath. You do have a spare tire. And then if you want to put these seats down, usually it's better to access them from the opening up the doors, but you just pull these down and they should be 60-40 split. All right, and the last thing I wanted to show you guys, here's the key fob right here. And you have your panic alarm, and then you have your unlock and lock button. Guys, thank you so much for watching. And again, this was the Corolla Cross L all-wheel drive. The LE has a little bit more options. If you want to know a little bit more of just the one step up from the L model, reach out to me. And again, thank you so much for watching.